Hello, my lovely people. So, as you can see, I'm back with another reading. This reading will be juicy, 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 juicy because it's about your future spouse first impression of you, okay? So, your future spouse first impression of you, maybe it's bad, maybe it's good, maybe they looked at you and they're like, I got the girl. Like, it's always interesting, okay? Because this is a person that you're gonna marry. Sometimes, like, you meet each other and you don't have a good impression. So your future spouse first impression of you. We got 5 tiles here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel and leave a comment if you want to. And I would like to welcome my new subscribers to my channel. Let's start this reading. And if you want to subscribe to my other channel, go ahead. They are on my front page. Chill with elanooud music. And if you want to join my membership, I do have a playlist for members only videos, and I do both readings there. So go ahead, check the playlist before the subscription. Anyway, let's start this reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Choose one. Remember to hit the notification button because I do post every day, mostly. Hi, honey, how are you? Today I didn't post my IG live. Yesterday I didn't go, but I have one from yesterday, from the day before. I wanted to post, but I decided to come and do another reading here for you because I usually post a lot of reading a day, and my IG live contains 3 to 4 readings. So I was like, let me just do another reading for them to kind of compensate. How are you? So choose 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Your future spouse first impression of you. Let me drink the coffee. I do seriously feel like a lot of juice here. Number one, people who chose the amethyst crystal. Number 1, the future spouse first impression of you. Ooh, you, damn. Number 1, if future spouse gotta think you're a narcissist. They gotta think that you have some kind of narcissism or you tendency, or there's something toxic about you. They're gonna look at you and they're gonna feel like, I need to clear my energy from this person. I need to kind of spray the air with something. They're gonna think you're a toxic person. For some of you, this person could work with you in some place, or for others of you, it doesn't have to. Remember, just every time you choose a bio, similar energy, different messages. I do feel like there's something about imagination here. The future spouse could be thinking that you're kind of imagining things in your head. They think that you're kind of sneaky and you have a lot of things in your head, you kind of have agenda, something like that for some of you, or something about imagining things in your head, imagining things that didn't happen. Or they might be you might be a psychic for some of you, number 1, and they're not gonna believe what you say. Maybe you're gonna say things about hey, I think spirit said that you're that. They can think you imagine in spirit or something like that, or you have some kind of mental illness that you think you're spiritual. They think that you're spiritual and you're imagining things that spirit didn't tell you, something like that. I don't feel like the first impression is you're toxic and they need to clear the energy. Some of you, they might see you in a meeting room. So you might be in a meeting room or something like that for some of you. If you've other two, you might talk online. It could be anything. But the first impression of you is they're going to see that you kind of they're not gonna know the full story. They're gonna see that you're trying to shut people up and you're trying to talk and you kind of always me, or you're trying to talk about yourself. And when someone speaks, you're you shut them down. You're don't speak or something like that, or you interrupt them. But then when they know the full truth, they're gonna know that those people actually are toxic, and you're kind of trying to kind of manage everybody. It could be a leadership personality, but this person not gonna see your leadership personality. And sometimes people kind of reserve people who a leadership kind of thing, especially if they don't know the atmosphere you're trying to control, or you're trying to kind of manage. They're gonna think that you are a narcissist, or you're someone who you're so self-centered. Or some people, sometimes I feel this is negative about your future spouse, not you, because sometimes people who look at people with confidence and then they don't like them because of something inside their heart, something about this person. It's they think that they have this assumption. Okay, this is first impression of you is kind of assumption. They're gonna feel you're kind of showy, or you're kind of the kind of person who shut people and you're mean or something like that. Are you kind of person who make people quiet? I don't feel you are like this. I don't know what gonna be exactly why, because I feel they're gonna be just looking at you the first time and you're gonna be talking loud or something like that, and they're gonna assume something, but you're actually trying to manage something and you're trying to help someone. I feel the day that they're gonna be assuming things, I do feel you are trying to help something. It could be you are managing a group or a team of people and you're trying to talk to people, and when you are managing group, like if you're gonna be like in a team, you cannot just like let everybody gonna speak. Some of them are like so slow, and some of them are like not leadership quality, or like they don't know. So you kind of trying to kind of give everybody a part, everybody like a space, a time. Like when someone speak too much, you be like, hey, can okay, that we heard your idea, now we have to hear this person idea, and now we have to hear this person's idea. You're trying to manage and collect. You're trying, because nobody's doing that. I feel like you're doing it because nobody's doing that, and you're trying to kind of manage everybody because nobody's kind of on the same page. So I do feel like you're trying to do something good, but if you're just gonna see it as like you're trying to shut this person or you're rude, but you actually, this person was talking too much, or this person, but you saw something. Sometimes like leadership personality, like you see things that people not seeing, especially people with weaker like this, like with this assumption of like this person is rude or something like that. Sometimes we see things like, I personally do that, because sometimes I see things like, I see someone frustrated and they cannot speak, like, and this person interrupting, or this person taking a, like, like say speaking too much or interrupting the whole meeting, or this person is slow and everybody getting frustrated. So I'm kind of like in trying to interrupt, but like in a good way, like, hey, yeah, I understand that, so like can we go forward to that? Because sometimes people are getting frustrated from this person. It's kind of like to protect this person, because people are getting frustrated, and some people are getting irritated, and some people are like not the kind of, not confident. They don't have a confidence to kind of like step up in the middle of the meeting and just say, hey, I have an opinion. So I would just like trying to gently like say, hey, how about we hear from this person? How about like, hey, what's your like? So I see things that sometimes like I try to give a space for a person who would not shout out in the middle of the meeting, like, hey, I need to speak something. So I do feel like you are doing something great, but if your spouse kind of like failing to see that, because if your spouse could be someone who's like really not good at communication or something like that, is the first impression of like you being a narcissist or being a control freak or something like that. The prayers are loud. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, so I do see that. So I don't know. I wish I live in a place where there's like no loud prayers. Like I don't mind anybody religion or anything like that, but because it's kind of interrupting everything. Okay. So number one, let me drink my coffee. Yeah, here in La Brea, there's something about the Brea. I live it like if future spouse could think that you are very like very like with your religion, with your culture, with your people, like you're someone who's like defending a cause really hard, that it's not like you're not seeing other people. They might think you're racist, but you're not, or something, you're taking sides. Miami, Florida, you're the best. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angela. So welcome from Miami. I actually need to go to the US. I've never been there. Been to Europe, but not the US. I'm thinking about it recently. Spirit told me like just today that you might go to California soon or something like that. I was like, whoa. Anyway, hi. So let's go back with number one, something about religion. Because I heard the prayer. I do feel like this person may have like stereotype you under our nationality as like being like someone's like be like they see you as, this is not fair, okay? This is not fair, but I totally understand. Number one, if you like be nice to this person, maybe you're gonna be nice with this person, and then you're gonna see how they treat you, and then you're gonna shut this person off, because this person could like see you as like you're using your nationality, or like you're rich, or they think like you're privileged. It's just a lot of wrong, stupid assumption that they got no right for this assumption. It's kind of like they're gonna see something is not true. They might assume that you're using your power, or like you are spoiled because you are from there. They might, I feel like your future spouse even might try to ignore you, or try to kind of brush you and talk to someone near you, which is like very rude. It's like they're gonna be like talking to you, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, and they're gonna like just make this assumption, like, and they're gonna give people more attention than you, like in the group or somewhere. I feel like they're gonna give other people more attention than you, and you're gonna feel like hurt. You're gonna feel like really weird. I do feel like gonna feel burdened by your future spouse, because I feel like, what did I do wrong? Like, you've done nothing wrong, honey, but this person is just like dumb, to be honest, because that first impression of you like that, because I do feel like they're gonna think like either like you're just like a white person, for example, a black person, or talking like that. It could be also about color, it could be about religion, it could be about like anything, but they feel like you're more privileged in something, or you think you're more privileged because of something, or because of your color, or because of your nationality, or they think that you're using, maybe you're like someone famous, your last name is something like that. They're gonna think that you're using it to kind of get attention, and they're kind of trying to kind of like in their mind, like, I'm not gonna give this person attention, because this person is already seeking for attention, looking for attention or stuff like that. Or they're gonna think that also you're using your look, or you're like trying to use your look, or you're trying to kind of impress people by your look. It's kind of like they intentionally want to hurt you, or they intentionally gonna try, which is like, I feel like it's really sad, because they intentionally gonna be trying to kind of ignore you, or like to talk to other people, like, and you done nothing wrong, but they want to make you feel like you're not important as you think you're important. But it's really stupid, because you done nothing wrong for this person. Like you literally just walked into the room, or you walked into the place, or you talked to this person just being you, and this person like treat you wrongly for no reason, thinking that they want to give other people the light or the microphone or something like that, which I understand sometimes, like it happens to me, then people kind of understand, and then this is like, I know those kind of people, I know those kind of people, and then they just like, what did I, then they know that this is you, you're not pretending or something like that. So then they get embarrassed and they try to get in your good side. So I do feel like this person gonna try to get in your good side. Maybe you're gonna be good at first with your future spouse, and then when you notice that behavior, you might be like really just hurt, which I understand. You're gonna be hurt because you're gonna feel some kind of way, even if you're not a psychic. You're gonna be like they're trying to talk to other people. And I feel like your future spouse gonna learn a lesson, because they're gonna give other people attention, and they're gonna know that those other people actually are really not good people. They're bad people, and they're gonna see why you're doing the thing that you're doing. I feel like by the time they're gonna realize that you're already burdened by your future spouse, this person could work with you or somewhere, because you're gonna be like burdened by this person. Person might think like you're gonna just be disgusted, like you're gonna try to clear your energy from this person because they made you feel bad. I do feel like by the time that they're gonna be approaching you and thinking that whatever thing, they're gonna be emotional. They're gonna be emotional about like how they lost an opportunity with you or something like that. And by the time that they're gonna try to reach you, you might like try to protect yourself, ground yourself, because this person kind of made you feel bad, or they tried to even make you feel bad about things that you didn't do. Okay, so I do feel like the first impression of them about you is like you're a narcissist, you're seeking attention, you're like someone who's like trying to kind of take the light, take the microphone always, or something like that. When you're just, this is really bad, because you are a great person. This is, I feel like you are a great person. You're always trying to kind of speak louder, to help other people, to do things to help other people. I do feel like you are trying to kind of like, you didn't ask for it, but you have to, like you feel like you always had to, or people actually gave you that. Because sometimes I find myself like people don't want to do anything, and they look at me for speaking, like in some places, like then they'll be complaining. I'm like, nobody spoke when they were scared from someone. Like it happened to me at my workplace all the time, because like they'd be scared and nobody want to speak, and then I speak, so I have to speak, or someone need to speak. So it's just like something like that. I feel like people kind of gave you this authority, even though you don't want it, you want peace, something like that. I feel like you're just a good person, but somehow they're gonna try to make you feel bad, and they might manage to make you feel bad a little bit. So I do feel like, because I do feel like you're trying to protect your energy. You could be like that right now for others who you still didn't meet your future spouse. They might think that you kind of also use your face, which I something I go through most of the time. Sometimes people think I use my body on my face, or like actually there's this man said like, when I first met you, I like you, but I thought you kind of like flirted with me. Are you kind of using your look to get what you want? I'm like, ew. And then I'm like, fuck you, like disgusting. I don't know, I didn't even like do anything. I have learned a lot from narcissists. Yeah, including you booze. People say including what? You booze? Um, yeah. I don't trust your reading. You don't trust my reading? You don't. I don't trust. Is your English bad, or you don't trust my reading? I don't trust your reading. If you don't trust my reading, why are you here? This is the question. Like, if you're typing in my reading, you're here subscribed to my channel. You're watching my reading, but somehow you don't trust my reading. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, let's just ignore weird people. So number one, this is the kind of impression. So the first impression they're gonna get from you. So I do feel like this person gonna get just this impression. They're gonna see you as someone who's like is trying to use like other people, also something about using other people. So they might think that you're trying to use other people to kind of get where you are, or to reach where you are in life, or something like that. You're an empath. I don't care what you say. What exactly did I say? And who the fuck are you? And why are you typing? You sound dumb. The people, the chat are there. Like you can see the chat, and the chat gonna be there, so everybody gonna see how stupid she sound. Probably this energy is reversed. Probably this is like your energy about your future spouse. So I think that. Thank you. Anyway, let's just ignore this dumb. Actually, this is actually funny. Those people are really pathetic. Like hide user. Let's just hide this user. And let's just do something. Hold on, people. Like trolls, like they just like bad energy, okay? Let me just report unwanted. Let's just hold on. Hateful speech. Let's just put that. Welcome, baby. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Dubai. Hey. So let's start with number one. Let's go back. Oh, you're from Dubai. I actually want to go to Dubai, maybe, or Emirat, or Oman. I'm originally from those kind of places, but let's just go back to the reading. But I was thinking about going to Dubai. I don't know. Let's just see later. Number one, so I do feel like just this troll interrupted, but you see, like I do see like the most toxic people, like the most toxic bios, like where you deal with a narcissist or you deal with someone who's like really toxic. Did you notice in my reading every time like there's a bio about someone really toxic, like a troll comes, like an energy of a troll comes? I do see this person gonna try to make you feel bad. Like you see the troll, like what she was writing was really weird. This is kind of weird. Like you feel like it was random. I feel like this you would not understand your future spouse, because your future spouse gonna be literally a troll, or they're gonna be like saying weird things about you. Might hurt your feelings, because I do feel like you're very hurt and you're very confused. Like you're gonna be doubting yourself, or you want to think about like, what did I do? Like what didn't? It's like was so random. Like there's nothing like there, but it's just so random. It's gonna make not like it doesn't make sense. Like why your future spouse have this assumption, but later on they're gonna regret it. Okay, let's go to number two. Thank you, honey. Thank you, everybody, for the love. I did today send a lot of people good energy. Number two, future spouse first impression. I did send you good energy, like especially people with a lot of good energies, like sending me good energy. I was just sat down and manifested. I don't usually pray, but every time I pray, something happens. So I prayed for people who like been sending me a lot of love, at least to get just a small wish. Like even if it's like just a simple day off or something like that, or candy or ice cream or something, anything from spirit. So if you were genuinely sending me a lot of love, maybe expect a wish coming, because every time I pray to spirit, it happens. Number two, your future spouse first impression of you gonna be like you have this strong personality or stamina, or you're full of adrenaline. So they might see you as someone who's like full of adrenaline or very creative and something like that. They might feel sick also to their stomach when they see you. I do feel like your future spouse may feel like very sick to their stomach when they see you. It's kind of, they're gonna feel nervous. They're gonna feel like you're just someone. Thank you. Thank you, San. Thank you. I appreciate it. Love you. So I do feel like your future spouse gonna have this impression of you that you're full of adrenaline. They might also see your future spouse may see you as someone who's like very talented, might be intimidated by that. Because I do feel like your future spouse could be the one, like the person who like never intimidated by anybody, but they're gonna be intimidated by you. Either like you could be like more successful than them, or they might have feelings. Future spouse may have a lot of feelings toward you that not gonna understand the feelings, but there's something scary about like the feelings or how they see you. Kind of make them feel nervous. They're gonna feel nervous, or they might see you as very attractive, very hot. I do feel like they're gonna see you as like more talented. I do see your future spouse could be for some of you, because the general energy every time you choose a bio, similar energy but different messages. Your future spouse could be like someone who's like very talented in something, but they're gonna see someone who's like more motivated than them, and they're gonna be a little bit intimidated or something like that, or you're gonna be like challenging them like in some kind of way. Or even if you're like something not about talent, it could be about talent, just about just their emotion toward you. For some of you, it could be emotion. For others of you, it could be their talent. They're just the emotion of something. They're gonna feel like very intimidated. So I do feel like a lot of thinking. So you're gonna make your future spouse think a lot about things that they never thought about. So I do feel like a lot of thinking. You make them doubt themselves, doubt their beliefs or doubt something. So you might even doubt this, like this person may doubt their beliefs or something about their life and the decision when they meet you. So I feel like the first impression of you, like, wow, this person is just straight away they're gonna see something. So they might see like your page, or they might see you being talented. They might see like your Instagram page or whatever page. You maybe have a YouTube channel, you have anything, like you might see something, like gonna see something. It's not like they're just gonna see you in public walking. They might see that, but they're gonna notice that talent. So they might also see you at a club or you're dancing. They're gonna see some kind of energy. They're gonna see you in your like element, or they got if you're just gonna see you like reacting with people while talking. So maybe they're gonna see you like talking to your friend. Maybe this person work at a place at barista, something like that, and you talking, and they're gonna really be looking at you, and they're gonna feel some kind of way, or they're like, wow, this person is really like that, or this person is really impressive, or something like that. I feel like gonna make them doubt themselves a lot. It could be doubting themselves. It could be about their talents or doubting their feelings. Something about their feeling that they feel toward you is kind of like shaking their balance, because they could have like never thought you could fall for someone like you or find someone like you. So I feel like a lot of like, what is that like? What am I feeling? A lot of confusion. Could be a little bit of fear here. So their first impression of you, like they're gonna be doubting a lot of things. They're gonna have a lot of fear, something like that. They might hesitate for giving you an offer. So they, if future spouse may like not give you an offer right away, but they're gonna have this impression of you like, oh my god, this person is making me feel and think things that I'm confused about. So they might feel confused a little bit about what they want and what they should do. And you might also challenge them like in a way where they have like to change something in order to come near you. They might also come near you and you might reject them for something. You might like tell them that you don't like something that they're doing or something like that. There's a lot of challenge of like, this person is challenging me. Like this person doesn't want me if I'm like that, or doesn't want something I'm doing. Like you're gonna be challenging this person in a way that nobody challenged them or nobody told them that they need to change or something like that. So they'll be like, right away this is gonna happen. It could be like literally like from the first days that you're gonna meet each other, this is gonna happen. Or also you might branch out to this person, like they might approach you in some kind of way, or you might say to this person like, I don't like that, like I don't like the way you're talking to me right now. I don't like the way that you presented yourself. You might be like very direct or something like that, and you might tell them, I don't like that. Like I know you want to ask me out or something like that, but the fact that you may be still married, they could be still married, or they could be dealing with something, like I don't accept that. They might have like a reason for something, like they could be not married. They could also getting out of divorce. They could have a baby mama, baby daddy, or you're gonna see them having a kid, or you're gonna see something that you kind of like okay with, but you're not okay with what they're doing in their life. It's like, I don't understand. Like you might date them and then be like, oh, I like you, something like that. You'd be like, wait, you have a kid? Or it's like, yeah, I don't mind you having a kid, but why your baby mama, baby daddy always coming to your house? Or why are you doing this to your kid? Or why are you not taking responsibility of your kid? Or something like that. It could be something like that. Or you might notice that they're not doing much about something like their life, and you'd be like, why are you not doing, like, I do like you. You might be like, I do like you, and I want to date you, but honestly, I don't want that. I don't want whatever you're doing. I don't feel like something I can tolerate. Something like you're gonna say something. It might be hurtful. It might be hurtful to them. They might see you as someone very blunt and very direct and very hurtful. But you're gonna be like amazing this person and making this person very anxious. Okay. So number 3. I just noticed that this troll, her name is Shaima Latif, and she just booked a reading with me, a private reading with me. So I don't understand if she was like saying you were a narcissist. I just noticed the name, and I remember that I had the name on Bible, so I'm gonna refund her. Like she said, I'm a narcissist and she doesn't believe my readings, but she just recently booked a reading with me. Like, wow, those trolls are amazing. So number 3, your future spouse first impression of you. Hi, honey, how are you, Moon? So I hope you're feeling great. Number 3, I do feel like number 3 is kind of like juicy a little bit, because your future spouse may look at you as someone taken. They might have an impression of you like you're already married, or you have someone like that in your life. Like you might be pregnant when they see you. For some of you, you might be literally pregnant when you meet your future spouse, and they're gonna be like, I like this person, and then they're gonna notice that you're pregnant. Maybe they're not gonna notice you're pregnant till like few months or something like that. They're gonna be freaking out that you have someone, or they're gonna notice that you have a kid around you, Are they gonna see a ring? I do feel like they're gonna like you and they're gonna have something like with you. They're gonna be like, whoa, I like this person. And then they're gonna notice that you're pregnant or you have a baby around you or you're married, or they're gonna assume that you have someone, and they might be hurt by that. So I do feel like there's like this first like impression is like, whoa, I like this person, I feel like this person's amazing, or I like this person, and then this like rose colored glasses fall down and they might not like what they see. So I do feel like the first impression is like two impression in one. It could be like something like they're gonna be like liking you. They're gonna be wow, I like this person, I like that, I like that. Then they're gonna go deeper and they're gonna look at things and they can see clarity in things that they don't wanna be there. They might also stop talking to you. They might not want to be with you. They might see something about children, a marriage, an ex of yours. They might also see an ex of yours is still in the picture, like you're still talking to your ex, or you're doing something for your ex. Or they might see pictures that you both still on your social media about your ex, or they're gonna see that you still have something, or they're gonna assume that. They're gonna assume that you still have something going on with your ex, or you have a crush on something, or they're gonna see like some girls or some men around you in a kind of weird way, like touching you or doing something. They're gonna see something that they're not gonna like, and they're gonna have some kind of clarity. They might be disappointed, and they were like, I don't want that. And also they might see like you have a baby or something like that, or something about like they're gonna feel like you have something here going on, or a marriage, or you still didn't get out of relationship. They might see something, an assumption that they not gonna like. I do feel like they're gonna like you, then they're not gonna like whatever they're gonna see. So they might go also snoop around your media, something like that, and then they're gonna find out something. They're gonna stop talking to you right away, and they're gonna feel like you both are not similar, and they want to release you. So I do feel like this person gonna start to release you right away after discover some kind of truth, or like having some enlightenment about you. This person could be very critical or very logical, so they might be very sudden or very weird for you, because this person may just snap out of nowhere, or like cut you out of nowhere, something like that, or just like stop talking to you, or be like, I don't want to talk, or be cold to you, or something like that, because they're gonna notice something that they're not gonna like about you, or about something they feel like you're not sure about them, or you're not sure about your future. They feel like you're all over the place, or something that they're gonna see that there's an assumption of like you have something going on, that you're not mature. They're gonna think that you're like mentally stubborn, or you're mentally trying to kind of tell yourself or convince yourself that something is really not bad, but they're gonna see something that is bad. They might talk to you about that something that they don't like, but they're gonna feel like you're trying to convince yourself that this is not a bad thing. And just the struggle of them trying, they're gonna think about like, okay, I don't want to be with someone like I have to talk to them about like whatever going on in their life is bad, or this is a bad decision, or whatever. It's not my place to talk. They may think that this is not their place to talk about like what's going on in your life, but they might see something that you're doing. It could be like even doing something for your kids, or with your ex, or something like in your future, something about your work. They're gonna see something that they're gonna feel like this is a stress. If I'm gonna be getting in this relationship with this person, it's gonna be a stress. It's gonna be a stress because I'm gonna be constantly fighting with this person, because this person clearly doesn't want to listen. You might think also you don't want to listen, you don't talk, or something like that, or you kind of play games. Also, they might think that you're playing games, or you're very childish. They're gonna have this assumption of you that you're very childish, and they don't want to like talk to someone who's like very childish and not listening, or very like they feel like you're looking at things in life in a very childish way. And if you like something about it in first impression, they're gonna be like really nice, then they're gonna be seeing things that they don't like. And I feel like there's some communication need to happen, but there's a reconciliation may happen later on, because I do feel like you're gonna be separate in ways, but you still have a connection with each other. So this person may ignore you, or you might try to chase this person. For some of you, maybe you're gonna be doing something to fuck up like this relationship. To be honestly speaking here, I do feel like you might do something. You might have a wrong assumption of your future spouse, and you might also like ignore your future spouse, or you might be like trying to kind of play games to kind of win your future spouse or something. You might like this person so much that you're gonna play games or something like that. So I do feel like something like that gonna be happening. Hold on. So yeah, I do feel like something like that gonna be happening, or like something like that. Okay. So like cutting the confusion. I do feel like you're gonna be scared of losing the future spouse, and you're gonna be starting to kind of like trying to look for ways to apologize or to get there. I do feel like some of you do have an ego, like you have an ego problem. So maybe your ego gonna stand in the way, and then you're gonna be ruining this connection. You're gonna ruin something. Some of you, I do feel like you might be the one literally having a problem here that you don't want to accept, or you don't want to be like accepting some kind of reality. So you might end up like sabotaging this relationship and then pursuing this person. Also, you might treat this person bad, like poorly. You might think this want something from you like other people, something like that, okay? Thank you. Hi, everybody. Hi. So let's go to number 4. Your future spouse first impression of you. Thank you. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. If you want a personal reading, you can email me. Number 4, your future spouse first impression of you. Remember, every time you choose a reading, similar energy but different messages. Also, energy sometimes could be reversed, okay? Now, I do feel like your future spouse first impression of you that you are very scary. You're very mysterious. They're gonna be scared at something. That they're gonna see something. They're gonna be scared by you, okay? They're gonna have this like fear. They're gonna be scared. Or something is just gonna be shocking them, okay? When they meet you, they're gonna know that you're the one right away. Your future spouse gonna know that you're the one right away. So it's kind of like, if they don't believe in love, they're gonna believe in something. Like at first, they might not try to call it love or anything like that. Maybe they're not the kind of romantic person. They're very logical, something like that. I do feel like you both may have the same thing. Like you both like may look at each other in a way like, wow, I feel like this is my person right away. Even without you knowing this person, really knowing this person deeply, you're just gonna know that this person is like your person. You're just gonna have this belief, like with your intuition, that this person is your person or something like that. Okay. I do feel like your future spouse first impression of you gonna be, I do feel like you have like similar kind of telepathical connection with each other. So I feel like this is the strong thing that you're gonna start feeling with this person, because you just gonna feel like you're very connected to this person at first. You both are connected and you both are like wanting the same thing, even when you don't speak, okay? Or you're gonna feel like this person really wants the same things in life. Like you might also have similar talents and similar hobbies. I just need to tell you that before we get into the reading. I feel like your future spouse first impression of you that you have a lot of money or you're very independent. So they're gonna look at you as someone very independent. So they might like that. I feel like they're gonna like that you're very independent and you're like not seeking other people. Like you're not relying on other people. You're very independent. You're not codependent on anybody. They're gonna see that. I do feel like also they're gonna be scared of like your detachment. You could be very detached, or you're someone who's like, they're gonna know that at first. They're gonna notice that you kind of very detached, or you detach off really fast from things. So they might be a little bit scared, because I feel like they kind of used to people being codependent on them most of the time, and you're very detached. Even with your conversation and how you talk to them very platonically, which is normal. But I feel like for your future spouse could be like, a lot of people talk to them platonically, but they always want something from them or kissing their ass. So they kind of like very clingy on your future spouse. Or a lot of people like in a different way. I feel like you're gonna talk like, they got, because the future spouse may think that they're the center of attention, or that everybody kind of want their dick as a pussy, everybody wants something from them, or they could be like also in a high position or something like that. And the way that you're gonna talk to this person, it's gonna be humble in this person. This is the first impression of them, like of you. You're gonna humble this person. You might give this person a little bit of attention, and you might also notice that this person is kind of like feeling themselves too much, and you'll be like, okay, bye. Because I feel like it's something like you're just gonna talk to this person normally, and they're gonna start feeling themselves too much. So the first impression of you that you humble them. I feel for some of you, maybe you're gonna notice that this person kind of like gonna start to ignore you, or they're gonna start feeling like you want them, or you're like, what's wrong with this person? And you notice that this person maybe have a lot of girls, a lot of men, or a lot of things, that you feel like this person kind of feel like a little bit cocky, or like, like they kind of feeling themselves a little bit too much. So you might be ignoring this person later on. It's like whatever, because they feel like they act like they're busy all the time, and they don't reply. That like, the kind of person who like act busy and shit like that, and they always like want to impress people. Like it may feel weird, like, why is this person trying to impress me with something? Like I don't understand. Like this is really weird, and or self-pathetic or something like that. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna humble them. They're gonna think that you're very detached, or you're very like that person. Like you're very like, you're gonna humble them in a way that you're gonna treat them not as important as everybody else treat them. You might also say something like, you might be like, don't feel yourself too much, or you might say something like, hey, like I don't understand why you don't reply, like, or you act like so busy, but let's just not talk, bye. So you might reject this person because of some kind of like them acting like they're so busy more than you, or like they have something like there's something here, just like like that kind of energy. You might also start ignoring this person. Like this person gonna try talking to you, and you might just ignore this person because of how they handle something. I feel like you might do something and just gonna humble them, and they're gonna notice that right away. What else if future spouse first impression of you? I do feel like this person is not gonna have first good impression of you. So this is like one of the impressions that they're gonna have, like when they talk to you, because they know the reason why they're gonna ignore you, and they're not gonna be like they're gonna be trying to kind of play it off. Hey, oh, this is what happened. It can happen a lot. This is like things like sometimes happens a lot. So maybe sometimes it's like you meet a lot of people like that. Just follow your intuition if it's your future spot or not. So I do feel like the first like impression of you gonna be one of those, but like the reason why they're gonna blade out like that, because they're gonna look at you as someone who's like, this is kind of bad, but this is a fact, because they're gonna look at you someone pretty, very pretty, your skin is very smooth and you look sexy or something like that, and you're just dumb. They're gonna look at you as someone like, oh, she's just a pretty girl, or he's just a handsome man, but really dumb, like you know, like a fuckboy douchebag, or like a girl. They're gonna look at you and they're gonna think that you're just like, you're one of those girls who are like really pretty but you don't have a brain, or one of those men who's like really handsome but you don't have a brain, like you're just posting pictures or something like that. Sorry for that. And like, you know, like they're gonna look at you like that, so you might not know that at first, but then you're gonna be like, why this person is dumb. I feel like you're gonna be the one thinking that this person is dumb, and I feel like you're just gonna be like, this is the thing. What's really bad about this person is like they're gonna think that, and also I feel like this person does have a lot of like hot people or sexy people around them, okay, or handsome people, and they're gonna think those sexy people at least doing a career or a business with their face, or they're actually doing something. I feel like this person gonna make it really stupid. Oh my god, this person is really stupid. It kind of makes you want to cry. I don't like want to cry somehow, like because it's just cry and laugh and sing. Like, let me explain to you what I'm seeing. This person is really dumb. Like, I need to kind of take your brain and put it down there so you would understand. You not even understand what this person see, because this person, for like, I know it's a future spouse, but they're gonna be in a dumb state because of the amount of people that kiss their ass. This person gonna think that they have this assumption, if you're a girl or if you're a man, that if you're hot but at least you're a model, or you're working on something, or you have a lot of followers on your page, it means that you're doing something like with your life. Like, it means like you have a lot of followers. I don't know, it doesn't make sense, but this is how this person, like, you have a lot of followers, at least like you're a model, or you're like Instagram model, or at least like you use your look. They feel like you're just like dumb, like you're just dumb like because you don't have social media followers, or you're just dumb because you don't use your brain, like you don't. I don't know. This is doesn't even make sense to me. But this person really brain is so hard to make sense, because it, to me, it just doesn't make sense. It's like you're not posting pictures, or you don't like, you're not like those other girls, at least that they're like kissing their, because those other girls or other men kissing this person ass, but they're doing something, like they could be like showy, or they go and act like they have a career, or they act like they use their look for like to be in videos and music videos, or to be in some kind of place. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of it, this future spouse, because it sounds really dumb. I do feel like this person gonna also have a first impression of you, like that you kind of like, you're not even like, you're not even a person who they can build a family with, because you're just like someone who, like, you don't even know how to do anything yourself. Like, you're someone who just doesn't know how to do anything yourself. You could also work a job, but you're not motivated in life, or you don't have aims, or you don't have anything. You're just a pretty face with dumb brain or something like that. I don't know why I feel like I'm gonna choose this smile for some reason. So they're gonna be humbled and shocked, because they're gonna know the reality, who's the dumb person here. Okay, so something like that. Also, their first impression of you, I do feel like your future spouse gonna think that you're trying to kind of get their attention, trying to get that dick and pussy. You're trying so hard. They gotta think that you're trying so hard to get their attention and get their love. That you want them like everybody else. That you think that they're a cat. Like, every time you see them, like, you trying to kind of put your boobs in their face because you really want them, and you want to beg for them, and want to lick their feet for them. You want to talk, like, they're gonna think that you're desperate, like you want them, and they're gonna be humble, because you're gonna be like, okay. I feel like you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel like this person is a bit feeling themselves a little bit too much, okay, a little bit too much, because this person have a lot of people who like act like this, kind of made this person feel like there's something, and they don't need to work more in their life, because a lot of people made this person feel, even for, I feel for some of you, it could be from different culture or something, or religion or background, or even like a different group of people, because this person, like, to you, when you look at this person, you feel like, okay, I like what they're doing, but you're not like looking at them at other people. and this person is just gonna, because this person is like in a different kind of group of people, even like it could be economy level or like a different society, a different group of people, and this person think that they don't need to work more on themselves because they think they're the best of the best there where they are. And then when you come, you're like, you're confused a little bit. I feel like you're confused because when you look at this person, you like what they're doing, but you have a lot of opinions to say that there's things that you don't like also. There's things that this person needs to work on themselves also. So I feel like when this person know that you look at them this way and you're not very impressed, like you're just like impressed about something that they do. Maybe you like something and commented something on their art or on their work, but you're not actually very impressed about who they are. And when they know that, they're gonna be humbled. I feel like the future spouse gonna cry a lot later on. They're gonna have karma. You're gonna have karma. Oh my god, they're gonna cry a lot. So I feel like you're gonna make this person cry, something like that. So their first impression of you, this is like several things because they're gonna happen from like the first days or a month that you're gonna be together or talking to each other. I feel, yeah, those people are pathetic. I don't know if future spouse is kind of obsessed with being VIB or like the kind of people who like post a lot of pictures of them being in the VIB section or something like that. Like, or doing something like that. It just like, or taking pictures in rental cars like to prove themselves. It's just funny to me. It's just funny to me because they're trying so hard to prove that they're VIB or something like cool, you know? Anyway, so you're gonna be like, this future spouse kind of got used to that life because they, and where they are, they kind of get attention because of that, and they're gonna think that you're one of those people, and for some reason they kind of went with life feeling that they cannot do better and they are the greatest thing and they already achieved a lot of things. But to you, they're gonna know who you are and they're gonna know you actually achieved a lot of things in your life with the things that you went through. They might also admire the things that you went through. I feel like your future spouse could also have something bad that happened to them. It could be through their childhood or something bad. But to you, maybe you went through worse things in your life. And when you look at the thing, you'll be like, are you really people kissing your ass because you're trying to talk about your story, how you like survive I don't know what, and you're not impressive to me. I've been through worse shit than you. You're gonna be like, I've been through worse shit than you, but like you still didn't do it. Like I don't know why you're telling people that you're like something, like it's just gonna be really weird, okay? Because this person may act like they've done enough because of what kind of they using some kind of pain or something that happened to them as an excuse, or they feel like they're impressive or a strong person, but to you maybe you went through hell or more things. So I feel like there's some kind of reality that's gonna hit your future spouses slowly. I feel like when the month going or the days going, they're gonna be hit by reality day by day by you, or they're gonna know things and they're gonna be hit by reality so hard. I feel like your future spouse gonna end up crawling to your door, begging you, talking to you, trying to impress you, trying to work on a lot of things. And I feel for some of you, maybe you're gonna be like not impressed later on. You might like this person and there's a lot of sexual chemistry with each other because you know that this person is the one, but there's a lot of like you don't understand. Like you need to understand something about this person and you're just like not impressed, and you need to kind of keep an open mind to be impressed because this person is not a bad person, but they need to reality check for them to be who they are, and they need to kind of cut and change things because if the circle they're with or the things that they're with maybe you're not accepting, it's like once they leave that and they understand it's not good, then they're gonna be who they are. They're gonna work more or something because this person like in a place were very toxic. I feel like you need to kind of, once you understand or once you see the kind of point of view, then you're gonna maybe understand and accept. But for some of you, you're not gonna accept a lot of things because this person could be like still in their ego, something like that. Let's go to number 5. Damn. Damn. Number 5, your future is about first impression of you, that you don't know how to talk or you don't have a communication skills. Something about the way you talk. Maybe you have a funny accent. Maybe you speak their language, but you're bad at their language or something like that. Or you have a funny accent, or you have a different accent, or you come from a different place, or you don't know how to talk, or your English is bad, or something is like they're not gonna like your accent, or they're gonna not like your communication. Something coming out of your mouth, they're not gonna like it. They're not gonna like it. Your future spouse maybe not gonna be like, they're gonna be attracted to you sexually, but they're not gonna like you. You might be like different type than them, a different type than they're with, or something like that. Skin color, or then maybe they've been sleeping with other people that they're different skin color, something like that. It's not like they're not gonna find you hot. They're gonna find you very attractive, very hot, but they're gonna be like, this is something that I never thought of like talking. It's like not my preference. Like in like when I'm coming to date someone, I don't like to date people like that. It's not because you know how they're just not gonna like dating someone like with this background. They're gonna feel like this was kind of different for me or something like that. I don't feel like your future spouse, they're gonna try to kind of like disconnect from you when they meet you. They might try to kind of like just leave, but they would not know how to leave. They're gonna be like really just having this feeling attachment to you or being obsessed with you, but they're gonna like not understand why. They might be angry because of their feelings, because they don't know why they're attached to you, something like that. I do feel like your future spouse is gonna see you as someone who's like very obsessed with them. Also, you might think that you kind of like you want them because of their skin color or their face. I don't like your future spouse may think that you want them because of their nationality, skin color, or face, or their hair, or their body. They might think like they have impression of you like you want them because of like their physical appearance, or you like them because of how they look or who they are. They're gonna think that you don't like them for who like they are like personally, like inside of personality. You might like them for what they got, status they got, or how they look. They might feel like you like them for the wrong reason, or you want to show them off. They feel like you want to show them like an arm candy. Or they feel like you're someone who's like you really want them because of sex or something like that. They're gonna have this impression of you like you just want them because of sex. Like you don't really want to know them. I feel like your future spouse also may not talk to you that much. They might just talk to you a little bit and not show you who they are. They might come to you like and like if you talk to the person online, they might come to you in a profile where they don't have a lot of people, or like you don't know who they are. They don't have a lot of pictures because they just want to know if you're someone who's gonna like them for them or not. So they might think that you don't like them for who they are. Then when you like them later on, or when you see who they are, maybe they're gonna show you their picture or something like that, or maybe just like they feel like you just like them for something physical. Like they feel like you like them for physical things or for shallow things, and they're sad about that. So they do think that you like them for something like for who they are. The first impression of you like you don't like them. If they don't have that, you're not gonna like them. If their face was not that, you're not gonna like them or something like that. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day. And see you later. Let me choose. Interesting. I'm number 4 too. Okay, people, have a lovely day. Have a lovely time, a lovely people. Of course, I'm number 4. I already know. I already said shit to him like you ain't shit. Love you all. Bye bye.